Alright, folks, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. As always, I'm Falcon, your host. I filmed an entire episode, or was in the process of trying to film an entire episode last night, and my computer froze when I was almost at the end of the episode. I had not. And so I lost all of that footage. So we are a little bit further ahead. I have jumped ahead from what you have seen because I was trying to record it and lost it. I believe the last episode I was in Wood End Plains, and we had just met, I think I met Sagani in that episode, and we talked to her a little bit and got her to join us. Now we are in... we went through Adawan Bridge. There's nothing there. It's just the bridge. There's, like, people whose souls you can read or whatever, but there was literally nothing there. Like, there was no area there. And now we are in the Copper Lane area, which is basically the, like, the merchant district of Defiance Bay. And I basically just wandered around and talked to a few people, and we acquired a chest here. Old, retired adventurer named Dalton was hearing the voice of his Rowana, his old lover and comrade, who died a long time ago, and apparently he's dreaming that she's wandering around the catacombs under the city. So he wants me to go down and see if I can find her, or something of her, or from her, or whatever. So we had that quest, that I talked to him. We had... Let's see, I think, actually that might have been it. Records Archive. Yeah, I think that was it as far as something secret. Oh, here we go. We found a kid out there in Copper Lane who he said he's going to show me something. See, where people hide really special things if I get him a March Steel Dagger. And one of the merchants out here, outside this building that I'm in right now, a little ways away, not directly outside of it, but apparently sells a March Steel Dagger that he wants me to go buy and then give to him. And that's really all that really happened. I mean, I kind of wandered into a few houses and stuff, but there's really nothing, you know, interesting going on. Now, this is basically a den of... Why do you have lockpicks? It's basically a den of drug addicts, pretty much, and the guy who sells the stuff.
Laying low.
Certainly.
So, really nothing too super duper exciting.
Secrets.
Really not a whole lot of anything real exciting. The most interesting thing in this place is that if you try to go upstairs, holds you up as you approach. You can turn right back around. The lower floor is all yours, but nobody goes upstairs. Why not? Because you'll be breathing through new holes in your neck if you head up there. That's why. Just mind your own business. Once you're on the Svef, you're not going to much care where you are anyway. Fine, I'll be going. There's a resolve check that I don't have enough resolve for. And I could give him money, possibly bribe him. But I'm not really down for doing that right this second, anyway. I'll probably come back here and do that and try and find out what's upstairs. But I'm not going to do that this episode. This episode's also going to be a little bit shorter than some of the other ones have been, because I have to go to work shortly, and I'm basically recording this before I leave. Well now, a new face. Welcome, friend. Name's Pernisk, and this is my humble abode and place of business. I do hope you're here to do some business. With a lot of guards and one man, you must be popular. Sure, right. Very perceptive. This business attracts some less pleasant types. Sometimes the clientele gets a little pushy, and every so often, someone even turns out to be snooping into things they shouldn't, and lessons have to be taught. If you're too smart to get wrapped up in all... I'm sure you're too smart to get wrapped up in all that, of course. Yeah, keep it simple. If you have the coin, I have the Svef. You're free to make use of the premises so long as you don't do anything stupid and you don't get to tangling with the other customers. Now, what can I get for you? Svef? You're serious. Svef's worth every Pan, my friend. It's incredible. Lets you see your own soul. And you're looking at Defiant Space first and foremost, Svef Merchant. Let me see what you have in stock. All he has is some Svef, so nothing really interesting. So now we have a new quest. Uncover what happened at his thing. So... Next to the Copperley Market, there's become a Svef den. Pernus was home, but something about the man seemed unusual. What do you mean he seemed unusual? He's a drug dealer. What's unusual about that? Idiot. Idiots. Also, I need to change the, I haven't done it yet because, I had not really done it because... What the hell? Why is this listing... Oh, maybe it's not. Let's swap you two, because we don't want... Why are you all sorts of weirdly positioned? All sorts of weirdly positioned. Okay, we put the dog up front. They're weirdly changed and moved around because I know why that's the case, because I changed my party, so things are rather odd. Okay. So we'll have to go upstairs to probably find out what's up with that, but we're gonna do that so another time. Maybe this episode, if I get through things quickly enough. But this episode, I think we're gonna go down the catacombs eventually once the but I have to finish exploring the area that I haven't done yet. Okay, so this is the outside. I've been to Lumdala's house. There's nothing there. There's a locked door that that requires a key. Requires a key. So that's obviously for some sort of quest, but I don't have the quest yet. I don't know what it's for. Scrivenet's dormitory. There's nothing of any, but even mild interest there. Hall of Revealed Mysteries. I don't know if this is the archive that Adir wants to go visit or not. I haven't been in there yet. We'll get to that eventually. The one dude who wants me to go in the catacombs, I think he's located right here. And then the kid who wants the knife is down here. This is the catacombs. Goose and Fox I haven't been into yet. I believe that this is a inn. The expedition hall is over there. And then the marketplace is right here. Now, it's nighttime, so I don't know if the marketplace will be open. Actually, looks like it is. For unknown reasons. Kitty! Udan the Ingenious. Sure. Meat. Joy. He has meat. Why would I want this? I don't really know, but I have it. Whether I wanted it or not. Sugar. Goody. Does that put that stuff into my inventories? Yes, it is. I don't want that in my inventory. Put that in. Put all of these things in the crafting area. Or in the storage locker place. I guess I can put this down there too. Let's switch back. I guess I won't do it just yet. I should probably just go through and just buy out all these spells. I think I did this last time, but I went through and looked through all of these and bought a couple of the ones that looked more interesting. But I should probably just buy all of them, really. Probably no reason not to just buy them all. But, for now at least, I'm going to hold off on that. Do I have more lockpicks anywhere? No, I don't. Okay, whatever. So this is the Expedition Hall. Adlet's Den. Nothing else really that terribly interesting. Shields have been battered and scarred in long ago battles. It's obviously like some sort of like adventurer's hide or something. Poultry. Sure. What's this? The place that does not have a an indicator on the map. What it is? Oh, the thieves' hideout. Should probably save before I go wandering around in here.
I can get it to spill its secrets.
What we got? Flags and money.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
Can you manage to cloak?
Which is not very quiet.
You can. Cool. Alright, as soon as we're 100% safe, go ahead and take that stuff. Take that stuff. Langdon Daisy. Alright, everyone knows the plan. Up the wall and in the window. Grab the jewel for the pretty little lord. We got it. Listen, Dwarf, if I have to... Langdon, we have company. Greetings! Dwarf eyes you suspiciously and hides his pistol behind his back. You, looking for someone? Because this isn't the best. Idiot! They're probably with the Crucible Knights. Made a grave mistake coming here. He raises his blade. Uh-oh. Hi? I'm just here visiting. Don't mind me. No, really, don't mind me.
Hey.
Or seriously, we're just here to hang out and say hi
You cannot venture forth while in
to
combat.
everyone. Yeah, this is gonna go
How may I
badly.
help?
This is gonna go badly. Let's try. Well, maybe not just yet. I did, but everybody leveled up, so that you'll see that I now have 3rd level wizard spells, 3rd level priest spells.
Following your lead.
It's a new chant ability. This one right here. No new spell things that he can cast with it, but he does have a new chant ability. Okay, so have you marked that? You're gonna go up there, go up here, and knock him down, actually.
Hi.
You're attacking, you're doing something. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, engage. Are you all doing something? Oh, where's what's his face? Okay, trigger that so that we get the buff. I want you to do this. That on him. And throw that down on Slag, maybe. So that we get the damage being doled out there. Are you... What is that? That is not
Yes?
you. Why are you not doing anything? Oh, you are doing something, you're just really slow at it. Okay. Never mind, you are doing your job, you're just being really bad at it. Carry on, I suppose. Okay, he's targeting you, so he needs to die so that you can move around and pin other people. So...
Hey.
So. Knock Langdon down. If you can knock him down, yeah. Yeah. That also gets you out of combat, so... Which helps. No. Get on the other side of that person. There we go. Everyone dead. I don't know what these guys were doing. Who they were. Thieves' letter. A contact inside Raymont Manor will leave a second-story window ajar. He's confirmed the location of the heart of the White March in a hidden chamber. Get your crew together and head to Brackenbury before Lord Raymont moves the jewel. AD. Okay, I'm gonna put that in my inventory. Yeah, yes. Yes. 2-story side job. Nice. Alright. Any of this even interesting? Not really. Bunch of junk.
Indeed.
Bunch of junk. Get more junk. Further junk. Ooh, moonstone. Not so much junk. Long jagged tear sliced across it. A few bedrolls. Spare thingies. Little food area. Well, I can't say these thieves were exactly that dangerous. People pretty much wiped them out without really trying too hard. Muddy footprints and splotches of ale. Another book to add to my growing library of... Ow! Alright, that was my fault. That was my fault. I wasn't expecting traps.
Oh, indeed.
Probably be expecting traps. House something or other. Had I been expecting traps, I could have easily dealt with that trap, I'm sure, but I wasn't,
Yes.
so I didn't. Okay, well, got a new quest. We've got tell somebody about the plot. I don't want to tell somebody about the plot. I want to do the heist myself.
You're from Gilded Vale? Then you're close to home.
Close can mean a lot of things.
Surely you'll go back when this is all over.
Dunno. Guess that all depends.
That was Sagani there talking. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go back. He's not exactly the happiest person in the world about where he lives. Alright, so let's see what these guys got. A Grun. Stands behind a stall polishing a broadsword. The patterned flesh around his eyes is crinkled with age, and the muscles in his arms are knotty and lean, but he holds the weapon with ease. Come to take a look. You'll find a collection of armor and weaponry in Defiance Bay. Outside Sonilds, of course. So special about Sonilds, she operates in the Expedition Hall. Sells the best equipment in the city, but Waynon keeps her on a short leash. Keeps her fine inventory reserved for chartered expeditionists, members of the Dozens, and anyone else he takes a liking to. A particular dagger made of March steel. Ah, just like the Crucible Knights use. Let me guess, you've been talking to that kid, right? Attempted to sell it to you anyways. And let the little rascal learn his lesson, but a pack of adventurers already took it off my hands. Those adventurers you sold the dagger to, where are they now? If March steel daggers are only given to Crucible Knights, how did you get your hands on one? He pauses mid-polish, his cloth slowing over the blade. A lot of steel passes through my hands, friend. I don't make it my business to ask where it all comes from. Give me a small discount at your store. The Crucible Knights don't need to know where it comes from either. I'm not trying to get you in trouble, but you should be careful about who you trade. What you trade and whom you trade with. Trafficking in stolen goods is risky. Appreciate the concern, but there's no need to worry. I keep my nose clean enough. Tell me more about the dagger. Made out of a high purity iron ore that comes out of the White March Mountains. Traditionally, the smiths at the Crucible Keep have smelted it in daggers and swords, which they only give to the Knights of the Crucible. Of course, I'd be surprised if that kid didn't already tell you all this. Those adventurers you sold it to, where are they now? Folk like that only visit Copper Lane to crew up at Admeth's Den Expedition Hall or down a pint at the Goose and Fox. And since they weren't heading to the Den, well, you've got my best guess, the Goose and Fox. Let's see what you have for sale. A war bow. Ooh, nice. Stunning, can stun on crits. Nice. Good little weapon there. A scepter. Pike. A warhammer. I think that's actually the worst warhammer that I've seen. What the hell's annihilation? Crit damage. Multiplier. Cool. Guarding. That's new. Yeah, I don't think I've seen one of those before. Junk for the most part. Pike's Pride. Medium armor. Not super exciting. Right. Intellect. Ooh, that'd be cool. It'd be nice for, well, it'd be nice for a number of people, actually. Nothing super exciting. The bow is probably the most interesting thing, or maybe the scepter. But I don't have the money for either of those. I do have some stuff to sell, though. Fine, rapier. Yeah, I might as well get rid of that. And that. And that. And I guess I can get rid of Ladrana's Grimoire, because I already have... Yeah, get rid of those two. I already have all the spells in it, so there's no point in me keeping it. Armor that can be sold. I'm gonna hold on to these just because. And all of this is a duplicate. Okay, it's all individual things. Alright, trade, almost 2,000, I'll take it. I almost have enough to buy the lady's hand now. In fact, I probably could buy it if I really wanted to, because I probably have enough things that are worth a bit of money that I could get to that point. But, not gonna bother. Something secret. You are not people I want. What do you have? Who are you? Hello again! Thanks for visiting my store. Oh, you're the chick that was trying to ship stuff across. Still trying to recover from losing that cargo. My inventory isn't what it used to be, but hopefully I've got something you like. Oh, you sell traps. Interesting. Very interesting. Freezing Pillar. You know, that one's pretty powerful. As is that one, I suppose. Some of these are not, like, for the price that they sell for. I don't really see where you're getting... a 1,000 raw damage versus Fortitude. Wow. So that one's basically instant oblivion to anyone who got it, unless they're immune to poison. Ooh. So, okay, some of these really powerful ones, I guess they might do more damage than it makes them sound like they do. Laura, take a time travel if you're looking for enchanted scrolls or garb to come to the right place. You have a dagger marked steel. You must be looking for Igrin. Give me wares. Oh, you have greens. +1 for priest. Spell uses. Nice. More money than it's probably worth, but nice. Basically the same thing for wizardry. Ooh, a plus a 4th level spell. Nice. I wonder, the fact that he doesn't even have any, or can't normally cast them, I wonder if that would enable him to cast one of them. Be nice if he could, if it did. Potions, scrolls. I don't know what that is. Once per rest. Okay, so this is reusable. Oh, it's freaking expensive though. Faces turn slightly to regard the viewer. This is having just noticed their presence. The Lemgon. who or what is Delimgon? Moonstone. Bunch of gems. Gems are important because if we go in, just as for an example, and go into enchanting, you look at some of these, they require gems. Turquoise. Topaz. Oh, I have enough now, I can do tons of fine. Oh, I don't have Pilgrim's Crown though. What is this? The flower. Okay. But yeah, you see some of these are quite expensive. And I do not have the material for some of them. You unfortunately do not sell, maybe you sell actually. Purchasing any rations for your travels? No, you don't. Bloody unfortunate. Dragon meat? Okay. +3 resolve and +3 might. Nice. Dragon egg. They start out just larger than a human torso. Holy crap. +3 resolve. That's an egg that would feed you for a while. None of that's that interesting though. Okay, so the people with the dagger are down here. I haven't been in here yet, so we will come check it out. See what we see. Yeah, they are people whose things I can read, so I'm guessing that's not them. An actress. Into the Goose and Fox. Nothing really terribly interesting.
Good day, stranger.
Bishop. Here for a drink. Nothing about a March Steel dagger. Haven't seen anything like that cross my bar, that's for sure. But I wouldn't wager against someone here having a blade like that. Check upstairs. I saw a group head that way not long ago carrying plenty of steel. It's a lively place. Found in the early days of Deerwood and Independence by a traveling scholar named Earl of Levi. You wanted a place where kith of all backgrounds could gather and hash out the issues facing the new country. Didn't take long for the place to fill up. Brackenbury aristocrats argued with dock workers for the gift, while soldiers wrangled with politicians. Deerwoods have never been known to turn down an argument. What happened next? Soon kith were coming from the farms and settlements too. This place got even more popular with the Valiant sailors and the salty mast, and that was the problem. No matter what people say about fair-mindedness and civil debate, there's only so much people will tolerate. Earl finds himself on the wrong side of an argument with the wrong Thane, and when he disappeared a few days later, some said it was the work of that Thane. But Earl knew which way the wind was blowing. If you asked me, he skipped town, hid out somewhere, hoping for rational minds to prevail in Defiance Bay. Only you could see it now. Tell me about yourself. Name's Bishop. Used to be a scholar of Barath. Now I run the Goose and Fox and keep the regulars in line. What more is there to tell? See a warhammer strapped to his back. Oh, damn. How do you get from religion to taverns? It really isn't as long as you think. It started with Hollowborn, and then with this. Takes a black bottle from under the bar and fills the pewter cup. It was my sister's son. Takes a drink. At the beginning of Waidwin's legacy, he was one of the first. I never expected there would be so many after him. Tragedy is part of the cycle, but it's followed by rebirth. Yet every year, more parents were grieving for their Hollowborn children, and the gods were silent. It's tough. Barath promises rebirth, cycles, but the only cycle I found was this one. Have a drink, have another, and another until I couldn't remember how I got home. Wake up, come back. I finally woke up one day to see my family had packed up and left. For all I know, they'd left days before and I just hadn't noticed. But they were gone, so I came here. Cleaned up since then. Not that I found any answers. Tosses the cup back. I've just stopped asking questions. Make it a room. Alright, so we can hire all the way up to level 4 adventurers, though that's completely unnecessary. We have a person of pretty much every... What the hell? Singularly happy to accompany you, panting merrily as it lopes beside you. Also, it's the same thing as the my space pig. It just follows you around and gets in your way. Oh, you can You can change people at taverns too. Thought I had to be back at the fortress to do that. Apparently not. No, I don't actually want to buy the dog. At least not right now. Okay, a bunch of people whose souls I can read, none of whom I'm actually going to bother with. You sound like somebody who might actually have something for me. Kainra, a woman sits by herself spinning something on the table in front of her, watching it with furious intensity. It's about the size of a coin. It wobbles over a crack in the wood with a metallic rattle. She snatches up with one hand and slams the half-empty cup down on the table with the other. This is not a good time. Think you could use another drink? I'll get there. She takes a long drink from a glass, just trying to calm down and trying to talk myself out of something foolish. Something foolish? Says nothing for a few moments as if hoping you'll leave. At last, she looks up at you and lamplight falls across her face. A purpling bruise is blossoming along her cheekbone. Something I need to give to my fiancé, Pernisk. Oh. Only he doesn't seem to go anywhere without his new friends, and they're not exactly pleasant company. Who hit you? I know how this looks, but you don't understand. It's not like Pernisk. It's these new friends of his, and they've brought out the worst in him. Tell me about them. They come into our house with their dead eyes and their black teeth. I'm not a fool, I know what it means. Pernisk makes me leave when they show up, but it's obvious what they come to do. Last time they came, I told them to get out. Tell them to have their fun somewhere in the gift and not under my roof. She scowls, then winces, her fingertips gently probing her bruise. Svef changes you, I guess. The Pernisk I knew wouldn't have squashed a spider. I never thought he'd... She trails off, feeling the swollen, discolored flesh. I can go talk to him. So, I'm gonna use my survival skill here, but Svef makes people calm and listless. It shouldn't make them violent. Don't really know. Seems better than believing he's always been this way. Maybe I could go talk to him. Hands rest on the table and she clenches it into a white-knuckled fist. There's nothing more to say to him. We're finished. I just want to give this back to him and have a clean break. The ring clatters under the table. It was his grandmother's. Even after this, I don't have the heart to sell it off. But if I go back to myself, I know what'll happen. I'll lose my temper and I'll probably wind up with another one of these. I wouldn't normally hand this off to a stranger, but people say you've got a good heart. If you give this back to him, he'll know we're done. You've heard of me already. I just entered town. You've already heard of me. I'll take it to him then. The house is just north of here. Just please don't hurt him. As furious as I am, I don't want that on my conscience. So he is indeed... What's all this? Milk!
I can get it to
Goodies.
spill its secrets.
Nobody in here, right? Yeah, I think we're good. Bartender's ring. Owned by Errol of Levi, and then he acquired it after a period of exile. Stories differ on the particulars of how he got it. Some say it was a gift from one of the gods, and others say it was the boon of a pact he made with a wicked power. 20 defense while stunned, 20 defense while prone. It's a pretty damn good ring, actually. I am, in fact, going to give that to somebody. Deflection. I feel like... Yeah, you have defense against prone. So, probably shouldn't give it to you. So let's give it to her. Because she's the other melee fighter. She's the one who actually gets knocked down a lot. The other people, they have to get through them to be able to do anything like that to my others, so... The other people don't need it as much. Not to say they won't necessarily need it, but they don't need it anywhere near as badly as you guys do. What the hell is that? Main Falls. Stilgar's pelt. Oh, the Stilgar. Do I even want to know? Looks kind of nasty. Alright, these guys? Must be these guys. I don't know if these guys will trigger or not. I don't know if they'll get mad at me or not. The silver. Okay. I don't actually want to get in trouble here, so I figured that was going to happen. That's why I saved. Indeed, you can't do that.
Yes.
They don't take kindly to it. Doesn't surprise me. Like I said, that's why I saved.
A simple test.
Lockpicks, definitely will take that. And fruit. Don't really care about the fruit, but the lockpicks are definitely a thing I'll enjoy. Okay,
I
let's
can
save
get it to spill
again.
its secrets.
Oh, picking the locks actually gives you money. Nothing really that interesting there. Pages of those old books are crisp and fragrant with the salt of sea breeze. Most unfortunate tale of Fabia and Bruno, a Valiant tragedy. Sure. Alright, I will go up here and unlock this chest, just because.
I shall make it
You get
so.
experience for unlocking things.
It's done.
But we're not actually going to open it and mess with it, because I'll get caught. Okay, who... I'm gonna guess you.
Hail and well met.
Normal man relaxes with his feet propped on the table, patches of dark brown skin peek out from under a full mane of blue-green hair. He and the Orland woman with him exchange laughs and comments with the trio at a nearby table, and he spins a dagger in his hands. Well, you've seen a night or two in the wilds, joined us for a drink. Who are all you? The name's Tutil Wexel. The lady next to me is Key. We've had our fun with the expeditions, but we're hoping to enjoy a little peace and quiet, for the next few weeks anyway. I'm Dreadshot Daedon, this is Hurdy and Ilfa. We're part of our separate expedition teams, but we both suffered losses and decided to band together. Beasts, barbarians, Beerwalks, dangerous time to be an adventurer, but a prosperous one too. And here's to many more prosperous journeys. Something else you wanted. Fire this dagger. Just plays the blade on a flat palm. I did. A fine piece it is. I don't know of any more circulating in the city outside the steel and the Crucible Keep, of course. Why don't you take it off your hands? Turns the blade in the light, admiring it, seeing as how it's a sudden demand for this. 100 hands seems fair. Man isn't as high as you think. Chances are good that dagger was stolen or looted off one of the knights. In that case, I'm probably doing you a favor. Can't be too careful around the authorities these days, especially as an Orlon. Fine, I'll sell it, but not for less than 50. Get my money back at the very least. Deal. Pleasure doing business with you. Where'd it go? Where did it go? There it is. Oh, it's a thing, so I can't actually use it apparently. Yeah, we have weapon forged by the Crucible Knights, so it is indeed a Crucible Knight weapon. Other than the attack speed, it's not really that impressive, but I don't know if I want to give this to the kid actually now, because I'm afraid he's going to get in trouble with it. That he's going to get caught having it, and that when he gets caught with it, that he's going to get hurt. Be most undesirable. I don't want such a thing to happen. You know what? Actually, let's go back in there for 1 second, because I'm going to rest. Going to rest. Because I want to be at full health, and if any spells or anything happen to be missing, I would rather... if any spells or anything are missing, I would rather have them before we go down into the catacombs, which actually we're going to have to do next episode, because I'm not going to have time to do it now. I have about 5 minutes before I need to go
Adair,
finish this.
you have said you fought in the Saints' War, but for which side?
The one that blew up my god.
I didn't mean anything by it.
Huh.
I imagine a man with a head made of fire and light would be very convincing.
Funny thing about Dear Woodens. With all that fire and light, they just treated him like another authority figure.
Ooh, Lamdala. Statuesque woman has a gaze that could cut stone. She turns the chiseled cheekbones to the sky and favors you with a look of acknowledgement. Her eyes shimmer into silvered eyeshadow and a razor-precise line of kohl. Before you can speak, she throws her hand up in a dramatic fashion.
How do you do?
Autographs after the performance, please. Great art requires great concentration, and greatness is expected from the Revel of the Stars. What is the Revel of Stars? We're the finest theater troupe in the city. Believe that the best art is immersive and true to life. She looks at the amphitheater with a rapturous expression. We stage our performances right here in Copper Lane for the edification of all. Suppose I can spare a moment for a fan. What do? That depends entirely on the demands of the role. She lays a slender hand on her chest. I am the Pallid Knight, the Widow of the Wood, and the Warrior Queen Makka, at all at different times. To live a different life each day is a glorious thing indeed, my friend. Are you taking any new members? But of course! Good drama is a balm to the soul, and we wish to offer a true theatrical experience to as many as possible. How long do you keep members? As long as they are able to satisfy the demands of the roles. True acting can be a grueling process, so some last longer than others. How many members do you take? You're taking the new and old, the tall and small, the experienced and inexperienced, whoever's best suited to fulfill a role to the utmost. I need to ask you something else. And we have nothing else to ask. At all. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Well, you suck, sir. You suck. Benches are strewn with greasy bones, broken bottles, and greasy scraps of paper. Alright, I don't have time to actually sit here and watch this, but, they're doing a play. Doing a play. See, there's Dalton, the guy who wants me to go into the catacombs. Speed our way over here. The kid's right around this corner. Gordy! How's it going, buddy? Quick save again. Alright, I have the dagger right here. So sharp. I don't have enough survival skill. Damn. Deal's a deal. Here you go. Snatches it out of the air, heedless of anything else. He yanks it out of its sheath and holds the blade up to the light. Gonna be just like the Crucible Knights. He saws and chops at the air. He flips the weapon in the air and grabs at the hilt, almost slicing his palm open in the process. His arms dart away from yours as he sheathes the dagger. So, about that secret. I saw one of the actors hide something under a loose stone near the theater. Probably nothing as good as a March steel dagger, though. What can you tell me, Gordy? A loose stone by the theater.
To whispers and shadows.
There it is. Oaken Scarab figurine. Once per rest, can summon 3 wood beetles. That's pretty badass, actually. Some amethysts and black song. Boiled sap from the Glanfathan trees. Interesting. Alright, the summon thing is actually pretty valuable, so I will take that. That was worth the trouble. As I said, I am actually somewhat concerned with Loose Brick by the theater. Now, I wonder if I could have spotted that without him telling me, had I bothered to look. I do wonder. Alright, so this is the catacombs. I'm gonna just poke my head in here and we're gonna end the episode. But I'll poke my head in and Chet will take a look around and see what there is to see. Dead Initiate. Oh, this is already looking like bad things have occurred. Let's not give it to one of the melee fighters. Let's give this to you. Give it to somebody who can actually
How may I help?
Oh?
Foul-smelling sludge. Alright, let's see what this is real quick. As you approach the dead man, you can feel the faint traces of a soul lingering, a stunned uncertainty holding it in its place. When you near without warning, the soul hurries toward you as though you were a solitary light in the dank gloom of its place. Come to usher it away. Its essence invades your consciousness. You're in a different body now, walking deeper into the catacombs, cloaked in a dark robe with a mask pulled over your face. You're following a familiar path along the canal leading to, or heading to a room built around the statue of a figure wearing a robe much like yours. Others await, clothed in hoods and shadows. Ahead is another figure dressed like you, traveling in the same direction. You don't know its name, and that's how it's supposed to be. Out of the darkness, something monstrous grabs the other figure. You turn to flee, but find yourself face to face with a troll. The panic pounding through your brain is interrupted by razor-edged teeth and claws. You snap yourself out of the dead man's memory. The corpse lies on the damp and grimy ground. His hood and mask are missing, and his clothes are shredded. You alright? Look almost like you lost your footing for a minute. It feels that way when I see into the ether. You really are a watcher, aren't you? Once in the great many generations, one of my people was born with the ability to speak to souls. Usually such individuals become elders, or lone set of tracks in the snow. I wouldn't have thought my journey would have been easier if I could see what you see. But looking at you, I'm not so sure. My abilities are a blessing, the gift is a curse, neither am I. You're rather nosy, aren't you? Yeah, I'm going with neither am I. Believe it or not, I once would have rejoiced to know I'd be picked to travel far in search of something great, but even these gifts come at a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical of your abilities before. Can't say I've met a real watcher before. Oh, don't worry about her. She just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer her up, so I just let her. Once you've seen it a few times, the shock wears off. Every time she goes a little strange in the face, I try and see if I can hear anything. Hasn't worked so far. See if you can get her to tell you what the spirit said. It didn't really say anything. They showed me something this time. Sometimes they say something like, holy crap, okay. This is a... Oh, it's just a troll. Not that dangerous.
Yes.
Not exactly super fantastic, but... Alright, let's kill the troll, and then we're done for the day.
Hmm? Hey.
Oh, get out the dog. Intercept him. Stop him from getting to us. Okay, now you do your thing. Fire off this. Circle around. No, all the way around. Thank you. And where's you? Alright, nail him with a spell.
Hey.
Knock his ass down. You also have this ability, which you didn't see before, I don't think. It's instead of Defender, which defends himself, but this lets him basically he can't attack as effectively, but he can he increases the defense of his friends nearby him. Alright, you were not that dangerous, so not too worried about you. Well, folks, this has been Pillars of Eternity. I have been Falcon, your host, and I will be seeing you folks next time. So take it easy, have a good day, bye-bye.